What we are going to talk about today in this video is what sets winners from losers. The top 1% to the bottom 99%. Discipline. Discipline is the best form of self-love. It is delaying gratification for something that you want in the future, but doing the hard work right now in the present. As Hamza says, discipline is doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Here's my story. Until 8th grade, I was a fat, chubby, indisciplined, no motivation, no goals, nothing, fat little kid. I didn't have anything in my life going on. I would come home from school, I would eat junk food, all crap, every single time, wouldn't exercise and do nothing. I just sit and watch videos, shows, watch porn. But then I realized when I stepped into the classroom of my 8th grade, the way people looked at me, I didn't give a shit. But when my friends started bullying me for being fat, lazy, indisciplined, that's when I decided to change. I decided to prove them that I can change with discipline. So every single day from that point, I stuck to a clean diet. I didn't eat junk food. I cut out all sugars. I love chocolate, by the way. I used to eat chocolate every single day. But I realized that it was bad for me. I took upon the journey of self-improvement 2 years ago. And now you can see the results. Discipline has helped me exponentially in my journey of self-improvement. Now, before I tell you how to implement discipline into your own life, let's talk about 3 key things. First one, discipline. Second, willpower. Third one, motivation. Discipline. Discipline is the ability to follow a set of rules, routines, and practices even when you don't feel like it. Willpower. Willpower is the ability to resist temptations, push through obstacles, and fight for your dreams. And third is motivation. Motivation is the emotional or psychological drive that pushes you to take action. Now, I'll tell you how all these 3 work hand in hand. Motivation helps you start. Willpower keeps you pushing through the obstacle. But discipline is what helps you stay consistent every single day to achieve your goals. Motivation is infrequent. Willpower may also come and go. But discipline, if you build it, you will be able to be successful in life in whatever endeavor you may want to pursue. History did not unfold and show that great rulers, conquerors, and emperors like Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, and Napoleon, they did not conquer lands and fight wars and win battles just because they had motivation or willpower. It was the discipline of doing the same things over and over again, building their empire, helping their armies get better at fighting to win battles. That's how they conquered land and became great historical names that we still remember today. I'll tell you, no man in history till right now has ever become successful without discipline. And it's just a fact. You go and ask the number 1 topmost richest person on earth. They will tell you they were there only because of discipline. Now I'll tell you how to implement discipline into your own life. Set clear goals, routines, and have fixed times for when you do your daily activities. When you do this, you will build the discipline of waking up every single day, doing the tasks during the day at a fixed time, and having the discipline to do it again every single day. Second, remove all distractions. You see this right here, the phone? This can be your biggest distraction ever. So what I want you to do is have a specific time when you do deep work on a really hard task. I usually do it in the mornings, and you can implement it whenever you want, but I recommend in the mornings. Take your phone, scroll down, there will be a do not disturb mode. Do that. Press that button and leave it in another room if you can. Now you will slowly build the habit of not needing the phone and focus on the task at hand. Third, make it a non-negotiable. Important task like brushing your teeth is a non-negotiable, and everyone does it. There are some people who don't brush their teeth, and I don't want to talk about them. But most of us brush our teeth every single day. Just like that, the task which you do every single day, which you want to implement and have discipline in, should be a non-negotiable. Fourth, use habit stacking. Habit stacking is the practice of layering different habits on top of your old habits while replacing some of them. Say, for example, you wake up every single day. That everyone does. But when you add another habit of studying for 1 hour or 1.5 hours every single day, that is habit stacking. That'll help you to implement better, good habits into your life and remove dirty habits that are ruining your life. Here's a bonus tip. Use motivation and willpower to your benefit. But I'm not talking about the motivation you get by watching motivational videos or the willpower that just comes and goes. I'm talking about 2 key parts that have actually helped me. For motivation, discover the why. Why do you want this goal? Why do you want to achieve it? What will help you focus on that certain task? That is what is the why. That is what is the motivation that's going to help you in your disciplinary task. Here's the willpower part. There are 2 things I want to say in the willpower. For your willpower, delay gratification as much as you can. Because when you delay gratification, you reap the better rewards that will help you in the long term than instant gratification. The second part of willpower is the 5-second rule. When you are hesitant to do something, like asking out a girl or going and speaking to the girl, not wanting to do a task just because you're feeling lazy or uninterested in doing it, count 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just get straight into that task. Remove all things and just get into the task. Well, that's all for today. It's Tarun signing off.